truly is trash. What a bad thing to drink.
Doesn't taste good.
Welcome to Here to Help.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co-host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor. He's the music man tonight.
No, that's the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
It was last time I was in a nail salon. They had a man doing my nails, and I was like, oh, maybe he'll do a good job. You know, he seems very serious and very quick and efficient. And he was doing it really super quickly, and so I was super impressed. And then when I looked at them afterward, I was like, oh, these look like shit, but whatever. But the point is, I was watching the Judge Judy, and it's got like a new name now because she's Justice Judy, not Judge Judy. And the whole
by the way, just real quick, I'm gonna make this one the regular episode and the other one the bonus episode.
Oh, okay, that's.
I just think the vibe is better for the other one to be the bonus, and then now I think you're probably. They should have to pay.
Hide that one.
Oh, it was a really good thing. You said all that nice stuff about me. You were like,
that's what happened.
You were like, you know who's cool, Bryden, and
that's not what happened. I think I called you names actually. Fucking but no, rude. So the whole episode was about there was this like comedy show that had music on it. And this guy helped write a piece for it, and he demanded he be credited in it, okay?
Okay.
And he made no money from it, even though the guy he wrote it for kept using it on future shows, and he's like, hey, you know, you're not even crediting me when you use it. And then it comes out, what he wanted to be credited as was, quote, the music man. And Judy was just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? It was hilarious. It was great. She just kept having to repeat, okay, so you want to be called the music man. You took him to court so that he will call you the music man. Is that what this is about?
Well, if he wants to be the music man, let him be the music man.
They should have just let him be the music man. She should have ruled. He gets no money, but you got to call him the music man.
I mean, if that's all he wants, why wouldn't you just do that?
Yeah.
If you stole his shit, and then
he's basically saying either credit me or pay me, if I remember right. And she was like, well, what did you want the credit as? Your name? And he's like, nah, the deal was the music man. It's in the documents. It's the music man.
I think that seems like an easy thing. You just you just credit him as the music man, and then you just go, that's neat that I got all that, you know, that music for free.
Pretty good.
Whatever. I don't know. Judge Judy, take a hike. Judge Faith is my judge.
Oh, yeah? I haven't heard of that.
Oh, man. She's older and has a kid now, but back in the day, Judge Faith, and I just discovered her like back in the D-Live days of streaming, you know, and she was this hot black chick, and it was
sassy?
Like... Not sassy.
Okay.
Like, not over the top.
Judge Judy's pretty freaking sassy.
Judge Judy's way sassier than Judge Faith. Judge Faith, she would get there with some people. She was like, no, what are you doing type of deal. Like, but if she wasn't, because she was, I forget her credentials, but they say it every episode, you know, like, started as a lawyer and then a judge. And then, I don't think she was ever a judge, but then she was like a correspondent on TV. And then now, a judge in her own courtroom. And then her thing is it would go, she'd do these, you know, do the cases, and it was always just, you know, court TV bullshit. But then it was like, and now Judge Faith rules. And I'm like, Judge Faith does fucking rule, dude.
It's a really good line.
Yeah. And then she would, she had a few bailiffs over the years. But yeah, I watched, I think, every goddamn episode of Judge Faith.
Oh, that's great. Well, if she's not sassy enough, I don't know, because that's the whole thing I like about Judge Judy is she's just so upset at everyone.
Oh, no. Judge Faith was a happy lady who, she put up with no nonsense.
Okay, that I respect that.
She would not abide by the nonsense.
That's good.
But the biggest thing
was...
was...
the most important part.
No, the most important part was she's pretty hot. So... And the cases were real, is what they said every time.
Yes.
The case, you know.
The people are real. The cases are real.
Yeah. Oh shit! What was the People's Court thing? Because it's not dun 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 dun. Because that's Dragnet. Well, it doesn't matter. But the point is, No, it was the cases are real and the rulings are final.
Oh, there
Judge
you
Faith.
go.
Well, Judge Faith said that too. I don't know. People's Court probably said that too.
I think it did, yeah.
It just, what a fun thing. Now, just what, shitty ass old fucking Judge Judy over there? No thanks.
You know what was good too is back on when Dr. Phil would like terrorize people with phobias. Like when
Sure.
he had that person on that was like
Pickle.
scared of olives.
Oh,
And he
oh, okay.
just like scared like kept he put up pictures of olives and so she runs screaming backstage and the guy comes toward her from backstage holding a
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
jar of olives. And he used to do stuff like that all the time. He's like, no, look at them. You have to look at them. You have to face your fear.
And
It's just a jar of olives.
and Dr. Phil went from that until now, years later, we're supposed to believe that he's like this super smart guy who's like, well, my show got canceled, but now I've got a new show where I talk
Yeah.
about how Donald Trump and the Republicans are great. Everybody rebranding into their weird political thing is
Yeah.
fucking strange all the time.
It's weird.
Like I'm waiting for Chris Hansen to come out like and be like pro border control and just try to launch a show based on child trafficking is bad. Which God bless Chris Hansen, I guess, for the work that he did as an entertainer and
How to
taking care of
catch
some
an
pedophiles.
illegal.
Yeah,
It's coming.
or I'd like to see him in like a real situation where he's like cracking down on child trafficking rings, like
That'd
with
be
a
good.
he's got to do it with a gun. He's like, why don't you have a seat over there? And he's got a gun out, and it's just like him and the fucking Florida, Miami-Dade County PD. Just
I like this idea. They could deputize him. Why not?
they did it to Steven Seagal wherever the fuck that was at.
Steven Seagal deserved it.
Yeah. But then he made a TV show about it, which is, I think, probably the whole point. But I mean, you either have these guys doing this, rebranding into some political bullshit, or they're just constantly on podcasts. This is how saturated the podcast market is. Donald Trump just goes on podcasts. Not ours.
Yeah. Who was he on with? He was on with someone.
He was on Theo Vaughn
Theo
recently.
Vaughn. Yes. And
I haven't
Theo's
watched
just
it.
sitting there talking about doing cocaine, and Trump is like, "Oh,
What is that like?
what did that feel like? Oh, it made me feel like a mechanic. Oh, and you kept doing it then.
It must have been real
It's
nice.
just-
No, it was
it's just
terrible.
not even-
Oh, okay.
The guy literally said, I started to feel like maybe I was a mechanic or something, and Trump just
I get that feeling.
doesn't respond. He just ignores that point completely.
No, I mean, Theo Vaughn's funny for saying weird, outrageous things, but yeah, I could definitely see getting so whacked out on coke that you start to think like, yeah, I can take this apart and this works. I'll be able to I can fix this. Yeah, that's stimulants. They're pretty cool for that.
My grandpa used to do that. From what I've heard tale of just he was out of his mind and would just take a TV apart
Sure.
and put it back together.
Not even broken.
And
Just
it would work. And it's just, he would just he's like, okay, well, what is this? Can I take this apart? Oh, yeah. Like, just radios, TVs, and car stuff.
I mean, like I've never been like that. I've seen people like
Yeah.
that. The funniest thing, this is how long ago this was. I was probably 19. We had a roommate living in a flop house, whatever. Anyway, guy comes home. Like we didn't do meth or anything like that in the house. But he came home. He was clearly twacked out. Like somebody had just given him something because just whatever, doing drugs. And it was the VCR. It might have been the DVD player, but something we were like, it doesn't work. So he immediately grabs a screwdriver and just starts taking it apart. And me and my buddy just smoking pot and laughing our asses off. We're like, this is fucking retarded. This shit's broken. I don't think he fixed it. But he certainly took it all
tried.
apart on the fucking floor. Yeah. Like,
And what's funny is the story about my grandpa was told to me in the context of, and the man was so smart and he just wasted his life on drugs.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't. Do you think he would have taken the TV apart if he was not? Like, why was he doing that?
well, because I mean, like, I'm pretty sure if you take most things apart, you can go, I kind of get how this works. And if something's
but-
broken, you could go, that's the thing.
Right. But I feel like there should have been some evidence of him having done it as a teenager or something to
Well, he probably
claim that it's because he's so smart he just likes to see how things work.
he probably did.
I'm sure he wanted to see how it works.
He probably did as a kid. Kids take. I took bugs apart, but like
That's demented.
we have nothing else to do. This is pre-internet in West Virginia, okay?
Didn't have internet either. I didn't take bugs apart.
This is you're not.
I
You
collected frizz frogs.
Nobody even knows what that is. That's why
They're
a frizz frog
Frogs
is something that
were
you.
run over.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
that's
they're
right.
flat like a frisbee.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
what a frizz frog
I
is.
blacked that out. I remember that.
And I have a frog phobia, and it helped me like cope with it because it's like this thing is dead. It can't hurt me.
Well, these bugs couldn't hurt me either. I mean, you get them, but
I'm still scared of frogs.
I don't like them. They're gross.
They like I have like an actual phobia of like
Well,
I will
like frog.
scream
Wait,
and jump.
frogs or toads? Because toads are gross. Frogs are kind of cute.
The problem
The problem is, see, this is what happens when you collect a roadkill on the highway, is you end up
yeah,
making some
it's
really
fine.
fucking annoying kids.
they just
All those frogs
They're-
you touch got into your DNA to just make them all jumpy all the time.
their father is in the house and they just don't ask him.
That's right.
because they're
You
used
know
to
what?
asking.
That's what I say all the time. I'm like, Abby's husband's in the house. I'm doing the raise the roof on that. He hates it. He doesn't like it every time I do that. He's like, okay, what would you like now? And I'm like, I spent more money on VSTs. Guess what? There's no license. I'm going to send it to you. You're never going to use it. It's fun.
Oh, yeah, he gets
I sent him a really good VST the other day. I bet he's never used it.
like he doesn't appreciate genius. I was telling him
Sure.
about the ghost hunting plans more and about how important the cat balls are
Yeah.
to the ghost hunting plans. And
Well, to be
how
fair.
obvious. Yeah.
We don't really know why the cat balls are important. We're just going to have to figure
No,
that
I
out.
was just telling him like the level of importance. I wasn't really explaining because I don't know why. You're right. I don't understand
we've-
why. It just
We should maybe start hunting ghosts in a pet cemetery first. Just to see.
That's what I was telling him. I was like, yeah. And the important thing though is that we can't be like taps, okay? Fuck taps. We don't like taps.
What
They're
is
boring.
taps?
The plumbers, ghost hunters,
Oh, those stupid fake shows that don't find any real ghosts at all.
they don't find any ghosts. They're like, oh, we're gonna debunk everything. It's like, then you're not hunting ghosts.
Well, I'm gonna be.
You know-
I'm gonna debunk. That's why I've got to get really thick black rim glasses first, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
wear a tie the whole time.
Okay, that's good. So you could be the debunker.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. But I'm gonna find the ghosts. And the most important part is that when they find them, they don't do anything about it. Like they just don't do anything. Now, the ghost brothers, the black men, they're very good at their job because at least they try to piss the ghosts off. They will do everything in their power to antagonize the ghosts and threaten to fight them.
I'm
And
not-
that's what we need to be like, is what I was explaining to my husband. And then he didn't get it. He didn't understand it.
Well, I kind of figured I'd antagonize the ghost by being like, clearly there's a logical explanation for this. And then
That's
like
smart.
I have like a secret underlying, like I keep a flask on me. Unfortunately, I do die before you in this movie.
Oh.
'Cause
That's
I've
fine.
got- I'm gonna-
We need more characters.
We do, because I can't be the first guy.
No. You've got to be the second to last. And
Yeah,
I'm the last.
because like I'm a
right?
believer at the end. I'm like, Abby, I was wrong. We got a real problem here.
And then you like sacrifice your life
Yeah,
so
gotta
that
do
I
it.
can go on because
Yep.
you're the hero of the story.
That's 100% it. This is also just the movie House on Haunted Hill.
I've never seen it, but
It's probably also so many other movies. But I'm Chris Kattan in House on Haunted Hill, kind of.
okay. Yeah. Good.
He wasn't a skeptic guy. He was the housekeeper who was like, "No, I don't want to be here." It was you gotta watch it. It's good. But
I'll
yeah,
have to watch it.
I figured
I've been
that's-
into the ghosty stuff lately. But yeah, he doesn't get it. I don't. He's not taking me very seriously. I don't think he realizes.
He's gonna take you.
Ghost hunt.
He's gonna take you seriously when you send him like a phone call and you're like, you know, you gotta get here, please. Bring the plane, please. I'm totally fine. I'm fine. He's gonna be like, that was weird.
Yes.
And
No,
he's-
he probably will just think that I'm screwing around again. I mean, to be perfectly
That's what he'll
honest, I
say.
could
That's what he'll say.
do-
He's gonna go, stop screwing around, Abby. And then like he hangs up his landline telephone, you know, when it makes a bell sound, and you know, it's the
Yeah.
way it goes.
That's basically what's gonna happen.
I think that's what's gotta happen, because we gotta hire a film crew, because that's important to the story too.
It is. It is also
Gotta be a
important
fat
because
guy. He's a cameraman. He likes to eat sandwiches.
Fat guy cameraman that likes to eat sandwiches. We could
Sound-
find one of those easy.
Sound guy can be man or a woman. It depends.
Okay.
But it's not gonna end well for her.
Okay. Good.
You're just happy that you're gonna be the only woman.
Well, no, because there's going to be more women. Because we need people who will react bigly, right? So that we could just have taken out throughout, right? And women are great at that. Like, if you watch Ghost Hunters, the men are all standing around like, huh, nothing's going on here. And every time they have a woman on an episode, they've got, just occasionally they bring some random chick on. Maybe it's one of their sisters or wives. I don't know, but it's a different woman every time. It seems like, without fail, that woman feels a cold spot or she hears a voice. They always do.
Well, first of all, Mormon ghost hunters with sister wives. That seems funny to me. But two, a woman just being like, I feel a cold spot. It's like, you just got your fucking period. That's like,
no,
what
it's
do you?
hot here. That's a hot flash, honey. You need to. That's normal. Women's temperatures change a lot.
I gotta fucking. I gotta get glasses and bring out my best tie. That way I can.
Yep.
That'll be a good time.
I got like Harry Potter type blue light glasses.
Well, that's not. No, these need to be like I'm a smart guy in the '90s glasses, like Jurassic Park glasses.
Like the thin spectacle.
Yeah.
The thin black rimmed. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you gotta be like
I
that.
used to have those.
I'll get something to make myself seem taller too, just for the camera.
Well, we're gonna get you the stilts. You can wear my platforms.
There you go.
They're
That's
3 inches.
it's
You make you
2024.
as tall as me.
Hey, it's 2024. You know what we do? I'm trans.
Perfect.
We're doing it. This is great. We got a stew cooking.
And that'll get us more attention.
All right, I'm gonna put out a Craigslist ad. Searching for black guy to die first at ghost hunt.
We'll just bring Zigzag. He'll do it. We'll just bring him. And he can be the fat cameraman.
There you go.
At the same time.
Subs provided. This be fantastic.
Good. And he has to have a sandwich at all times. Like,
Oh, you
just
gotta.
walking around with a sandwich. in his
And the
hand.
lettuce never moves, and the condiments never fall out of this fucking sandwich, this movie sandwich. They always slam that sandwich down. I see union bosses in movies do that. They're always slamming sandwiches down. Nothing ever comes out of the sandwich. Have you ever put a sandwich down gently? It always slides off somewhere.
Oh,
You can't.
dude, you can't like breathe at a sandwich without
Not
it
a
falling
sub.
apart.
Not a sub. That's why you got to cut the fucking bread out. Nobody cuts the fucking bread out.
You gotta hollow it a little bit.
You can't do that.
And also, you don't want the bread to the inside, to the ingredient ratio being off. You really do have to hollow it out a little.
A little, yeah, but I still want some
It's
bread.
not too much.
I still want the bread.
Yeah. Just enough to to seal it in there. You
Yeah.
know?
So I'd say hollow out the bottom, and then just scrape gently at the top. Now this is something you
Yes,
can't
that's-
fucking tell
yes.
Jimmy John's to do, because they're gonna fill the whole bottom with spit if you do that during their lunch
Oh,
rush.
Yeah. Well, they're just whiny people.
I think it's completely fair to complain about that. Please don't spit my food, but I think they're totally. They're a machine, dude. They're just trying to make
Yeah.
the sandwiches. Bryden's here. Hold on. So how much do you want the top taken out there, sir? They got no.
I don't know.
Also, do you? By the way, while
You
you're
know
at
what?
it, can you bake me some pretzel bread? Is what
Well,
I
you
might
know
as well say.
Yeah, well, no, what it should we should live in a society where you can do the thing where you're like, hey, there's an extra 5 in it for you if you scoop the bread out, and they're just like, yeah, yeah. And you hand it to them, all quiet, and
We do
it's like,
live in
great.
that society. The entire sandwich is $9. I'm pretty sure if you hand them $5, they'll do that. I order my stuff online as to avoid talking to the plebeian class.
Oh, you could tip them, maybe. No,
I
don't
always
tip to the driver.
okay. I don't tip to go.
Okay, yeah, no, I wouldn't tip to go.
I tip
I always
30%
feel
if I
weird
sit
because
down at a table. We talked about this. If I sit down at a table, I tip 30%. Bad service, you get 20%. Really bad service, 18, 15%. If you
Yeah,
don't
we
even
disagree on this.
if
We've
you're a real
discussed.
piece of shit, we had an episode about this. I went over and I was like, "Hey, just it was bad," and then I still tipped, and then they turned down my tip, and I'll never go to the fucking porch in Orlando again. I went there on Christmas. I went in there going like, "It's Christmas Eve, bro. Somebody's getting $100 tip." That's what I was thinking, and they ruined Christmas for me too.
They did. They took away your ability to gloat about how you gave someone $100
Yeah.
tip for Christmas.
Well, no, because they need it. I mean, I need it too, but it's Christmas.
You're
Also,
very generous
I
at
haven't
Christmas time.
I haven't done so great this fucking year. So I'm gonna go back to the porch. Well, this Christmas year. Did I say this Christmas year or this year? Doesn't matter. Haven't done as great this year. We're waiting on things to come in. That's okay. Contracts can take some time. But I'm gonna go back to the porch and I'm gonna steal $100.
It's a very specific amount.
I'm just gonna steal. I'm gonna take some signs on the outside or something. I'm gonna do something. Something's gonna be mine. I might just kick stuff until I feel like that's $100 worth.
It's a good idea.
Because they didn't take it from me financially, but they took it from me spiritually.
I support you. I mean, when the servant class of society, of our culture right now, of our nation, is not behaving their best, what else are we to do? If they're
Kick.
not doing their jobs,
We need
what
to
else should we do?
kick their bosses' buildings
Yeah.
because
I
the
mean, I
bourgeois,
would rather kick them.
the
but
kulaks.
that's-
No, because the
can't do
kulak,
that.
the kulaks, and I barely know what that means. They need to be punished, and the bourgeoisie and the
What does
kulaks.
this have to do with farmers?
Well, we haven't got to them yet. I'll kick them too.
No, do you know? Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, weren't the kulaks? They were like the middle class, but the bourgeoisie were like the upper middle class. Listen, I don't know anything about this.
So it's like the people who owned land were doing what, do you think? They were growing food. That's why everyone was starving, is because the people growing food were the ones being fucked.
Well, which country?
Russia,
Oh,
Ukraine, that whole.
no, who gives a fuck about that, really? But like, look,
What do you think you're talking about?
I really don't know. I just kind of talk a lot.
What do you think Russia has to do with the topic?
Oh, I just think they're pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
They've
Continue,
always done
continue.
pretty
I'm sorry
sweet
for
shit.
interrupting. Yeah.
But anyway, the whole point is, and what are you talking about? Why are you bringing Russia into this? My whole thing is, we need to go kick the buildings, and then like, their parents, where these waiters work, their fucking gay little middle class houses. I need to
Yeah.
go kick those too, and then
Yeah.
I'll get to the waiters eventually, and then I'll go kick their fucking Ultima.
Good.
The point is, I've got a foot of justice.
The webbed foot of justice.
Yeah, I don't know.
everyone.
I don't know why you would like stop me mid rant. Like I'd like to throw in things there to excite people. At the end of
Yeah.
it, it's just I am a kicking machine.
I believe this. I mean, you can't.
I can kick.
I believe you could kick. You're not going to be so great with the punching in the face
Not a chance.
because you can't reach.
Not
That's
there.
fine.
But I could.
But kicking people in the shins, I believe you would be really good at.
It's most of my kicking has been doors.
Yeah.
Kicking
picturing, like,
doors.
You know how like chihuahuas bite the most? They're just like nipping at people's heels.
Yeah, they're little pieces of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
I don't kick ankles.
Where else can you kick? You can't reach anything else.
I kick balls.
No, you punch balls.
I could reach balls.
You're not that flexible, Bryden.
I could kick balls.
I don't believe that.
Well, one day
For a
you're gonna
second.
find out.
Yeah, I want you to record yourself kicking some other man in the balls.
I can't do that. It's a
I
crime.
want to see if you can get your leg up that high.
I think you'd be surprised.
Can you do the splits?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
One time as a
Do some
child,
high knees.
I accidentally did a split and I cried. It was brutal.
I can't imagine as a man. That would be bad.
Well, you can't do it. And then there's like the ladies that do like the side splits, and that's super impressive. Don't get me wrong, but like just splits. What are you doing? How does that work? That's insane. Nobody should do that.
Dude, it's very difficult and it takes like years of flexibility and stuff. I could never do the side ones, but there was a point in time where I could do the one leg forward, one leg back one.
Yeah, that's the side splits. I thought.
Yeah. I meant like okay, so
Oh,
not
the
out
the
to
regular,
the side. Yeah,
just
sorry,
totally
yes.
horizontal.
I cannot. I don't think I've ever been able to do that, but I used to be able to do the easier one. But I haven't tried it in so long. You have to like really keep up with like you have to stretch every day. You have to do it every day or you lose it.
Yeah, any of that is insane and retarded. I'll never forget as a child, and we should do a story here soon, but I'll never forget as a child. I saw a man in the Olympics. I couldn't have been older than 6 years old, so whatever. I was born in '87. Figure out when the fuck that must have been. But I saw a man in the Olympics in the gymnastics thing. He was just holding himself up, like straight out like a plank, holding himself up by his two arms.
Oh yeah.
And
that sounds terrible.
That was the most insane thing that I'd ever seen. And as a kid, I was like, oh, I could do that. And my dad told me, he goes, you could not do that. Which was, kind of his motto for any time I said I wanted to do something. But he was right about that. Because I thought that seems easy.
Yeah.
And I tried it, obviously, and it was not. And I've never seen anybody ever do that again. I've seen guys do one-handed fucking push-up things leaning against stuff. But no, this guy just holding himself out straight like a plank on his two hands. How in the ever-living shit can a man do that? Or a woman, or anybody, or a fucking dog.
It takes like full body, like you have to just do body weight stuff all the time for years.
That's too late for me to learn how to do that.
These tiny, precise muscles all over your body have to all be worked out to a certain extent.
Well, also, I mean, at the same time, like, first of all, it's too late for me to do many things. But it's definitely too late for me to do that. Even if I'm like, all right, because I'm,
You gotta start young.
I had a fucking been eating salads. That's fucking terrible, by the way. Not a fucking fan of that. Just it sucks. It's gay. I hate it. I hate it. And whatever. Why would you want to do that? Like, you have to be some type of fucking European asshole who's like, I don't know, we didn't have Xbox, so I just learned how to hold myself up as a plank on two fucking arms.
To impress people. To be the best. Everyone's impressed by that.
Yeah, but where are you doing that besides the Olympics? Once
Everywhere.
Just she's walking like that.
Oh, have you ever known a guy that could do a weird thing that, like, okay, we're talking like under the age of like 25, maybe 24?
Sure.
Who didn't just show everyone everything? Like, a guy walks everywhere with a skateboard because he knows how to do two tricks on it, and he's gonna show.
That was
pretty girl
every
he
guy.
meets.
That was
Yes,
every
I'm saying
guy.
it's the same impulse.
So over in Bolivia, it was just like this guy who's like,
Yeah.
whatever the Bolivian
Yeah.
accent is. Hey, check this out.
Yeah, I knew a guy who could like on a flagpole like hold his body straight out
Fit his whole
and
ass.
with his whole but in high school and he would just we'd be walking down the road and he would just do it on the street sign. Just like, hey, check this out all the time. You know, it's just that.
Okay, and
It's
also you
just
said under
that.
25. That's
Yeah.
really a 16-year-old. That's like a 16-year-old behavior.
No, I'm saying under 25. I really think it's true. Men are dumb for a long time.
I'm dumb now, but like I'm not like
You know,
I'm a different type of young. Dumb. I'm a true artiste.
you're a true
I've
artist.
curated my tastes into being annoying to people.
Some men never grow up. When my mom dated a guy for a long time who would impress everyone he met every chance he got, every barbecue or like outdoor event, he would find a rake or something like that, like something that's not as
Oh, would he
heavy
do
on
the
the end
step on
as a
the rake
shovel.
bit?
No, he
Oh.
would balance like a broom or like a light plastic rake on his nose and just like
Oh, I
all
would like
like
to
just
see
hold
that.
it there as long as he could and he would do it every chance he got. And so us
That's
kids
party
at some
tricks.
point started like prompting him to do it because we knew he loved to do it. We'd get excited. We'd be
That
like, hey, do the thing for us so that he could impress other people, like new people with it. It was so cute.
do
I love that.
First of all, it's a
It's the same
party.
thing.
It's a party trick, and
It's the
everybody has
same thing.
party tricks because whatever. Everybody's got a few party tricks, but also if there's kids around, that's completely different. Like that's totally different. If you're at like a barbecue and there's children and you've got some stupid like your one or two adult tricks that you have, not that type of adult tricks. Pause. You don't
Different
show.
kind.
Yeah, then yeah, of course you always show off because like kids had never seen that before. Your son thinks my quarter is fascinating. He thinks that I
Really
eat
love
quarters
that.
and I can bite into a quarter and he doesn't know it's a rubber band.
That child has. It's a lot he doesn't know. He asked me
Well,
the
he's
other
young.
day. He said, Mom, you said God's everywhere and everything, right? And I was like, yeah, kind of. I mean, it's complicated. And he's like, so you're God then, right? And I said,
In a way, son. In a
I said,
way.
son, hang on. And he goes, so you can make there be no weekdays and no nighttime. So I never have to stop playing video games, right?
That's
And I
a
said, no, I can't
insane
do
thing to
that.
think.
I'm not God. And he goes, well, where is God then? If he's not everywhere, if he's not, like, where is he? I need to talk to him.
Well, the
Like, I need to
Baptists,
ask him. Like,
the
can you ask God to take away the nighttime and the weekdays so I can just? And I was like, wait, son,
you realize your child is severely mentally ill, right? Like this is not going
this
good
is.
places.
He's a young child. This is normal.
This is the same child that kicks in the door still to this day, going into the bathroom, going, "Where's the Doritos, bitch?" Like this
No,
is
that doesn't happen anymore. That's been done for like a year.
okay, but you had Doritos in there one time.
He really was suspicious of me
The
after
same
that.
guy, the same guy that eats so many oranges he gets sick, and then asks you for a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
He's pure man. That child, he likes trucks, he likes
he doesn't.
construction equipment, he likes dinosaurs, he likes sharks, he likes being loud and cool. He wants to be the biggest boy, the toughest, but he's just all boy.
All of that
100%
stuff
boy.
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got to get
This
him
is
into magic.
yeah.
He's too young to know his own magic tricks. He's got to have the wonder there first.
I got to write down some of his jokes sometimes.
Oh, I bet they're
because
brilliant.
he tells me jokes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. When I think of your family, I think of just how funny they are. because I know a few of you, and you're oh so hilarious. You're also
I'm
funny.
funny.
You're all
I'm
funny
very
people.
funny.
You're not, but
I'm hilarious.
uh huh.
Everyone thinks so.
Yeah, everybody, definitely.
Do you want to do a Reddit story?
Let's
Do
do
you
a
think
Reddit
maybe
story.
it might be time for
Yeah,
us to do the show?
yeah, yeah. We're good.
R
Half an hour in.
slash scams.
That's not the show. Where? Okay.
Jason Statham is dating my mom.
This is an Indian man scamming money. Yeah. Okay.
My mom has been scammed into thinking she's dating Jason Statham.
I'm
She
Jason
sent his
Statham.
quote management team about 25K in wire transfers.
It's me,
She even
Jason Statham. I really need $25,000. That sounds a little bit more like who's that old guy that I don't like? Liam Neeson. Damn it.
it does.
This is Liam Neeson. Jason Statham. Hold on. Damn it. I can't do it.
Yet
That's
Jason
Liam Neeson.
Statham sounds like a peasant. He sounds like
Jason Statham. Oh, I used to be able to do it.
Streets.
Yeah, I can't do it right now. But I just went
It's
to Liam
definitely a
Neeson.
dirtier, like lower class accent. Yeah.
Oh well, whatever. I'm Liam Neeson.
This is how I talk.
This is how I talk.
So she sent his management team about 25,000 in wire transfers. She even attempted to pull out a $100,000 house loan,
How does
which
this
would
happen?
which would leave 8 people homeless if we lose the house. So I guess they
See,
all live
like,
together.
okay, there's a lot of scams. Fine. Like, the whole, thing that scares me is, like, there's so much of my voice out there on the fucking internet. I don't give a fuck about my parents.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, they could easily get scammed if some fucking idiot
Yeah.
finds my shit and then they're just like, they'd be like, oh, da da da. I'm more concerned about,
yeah.
I'm more concerned about the fact that, like, they're going to call me one day or whatever and be like, yeah, so I didn't bail you out of jail. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're an idiot. You got scammed by the AI. But what type of narcissistic fucking retard is like, who wants to date me? Jason Statham, who doesn't have $25,000.
I think it's honestly, I think it's a purposeful, like they accept a delusion. Like
Everybody
it
does.
is yeah, but I think that's what this is at its core.
It's a
is
pretty
that
big
they're
delusion.
lonely. These are lonely old women who feel that nobody cares about them.
They don't.
And someone, not just anyone, but someone important, thinks that they are lovable.
Okay, and
They know deep down that it's not real, but it just feels good. And so they're self deluding and putting themselves into this like manic state. I really think that you can do that on purpose. I think you can.
Nothing is going to feel as good to me as keeping that $25,000.
Well, you're not a woman.
She
She just wants Jason Statham to love her and think she's lovable. She's a 59-year-old woman who no one cares about.
And I get
in
it.
her mind. In her mind, like I'm sure her family cares about her very much, but maybe she's just lonely and feels unappreciated. And this celebrity, like she can just pretend for a little while. You know what I mean?
Listen, I pretend all the time. I don't $25,000 to a stranger without any clothes to fucking, show for it.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a lonely 59-year-old woman who felt like nobody loved me, I would.
And you will be.
I would string them along without sending them money.
Yeah. See, that makes more sense.
I would play into it and like get them to give me the attention, but then I would never send the money. Or there would always be a problem with it, There'd be like a reason why I can't send it this week and why I can't buy all the gift cards. It's like, well, they told me that maybe it was a scam and that like I'm not allowed to buy the gift cards.
But I know
like,
you wouldn't do that to me, Jason.
I know that, we're soulmates and we're meant to be, and so I'm just gonna have to. maybe I could find another way down the road, and then you're kicking the can down for another week, and then it's a whole thing. That's how I would
Yeah, but
do
you
it.
know what? Also, I think that it is. Now that you
What?
just explained this, you're no better than that guy. I think you just
Look,
none of this is genuine.
Who initiated? I didn't go to Jason Statham. He came to me in this scenario, in this hypothetical situation. He initiated. He committed the first offense. It's like if someone spits in your face, that's assault. You can beat the shit out of them.
Depending on the state.
Well, I will move to a state where if Jason Statham cons me, I'm allowed to do whatever I want back.
In your, it's just crazy to me that like in your perfect scenario, if I'm an old lady, you're like, and yeah, I'm just getting all that attention that I want, but like also I'm just being manipulative too. I mean, that's how love is. That's what love is. Duh, Bryden.
No, that's what. This is not real love. At no point did I say this is real love.
Listen, Bryden, all relationships are transactional anyway, okay? So
No, just this one. This one in particular. This one in particular. This type of relationship is literally, it exists for transaction.
it's just
I'm
you took
playing
a
the
weird
game.
you just took a weird way. Yeah, you just took a weird route with it. I think you lifted the mask a little about who you really are. I'm gonna con Jason Statham.
Wait, what would you do?
I would say the N-word and block him.
Okay, but then you're not getting the attention. You're not understanding,
Bryden. Oh,
what this woman wants.
the older I get, I want less and less attention.
Right. Jason Statham knows what this woman wants. You do not.
Oh, I could have her if I wanted.
Yeah?
I
why
could
aren't you
have
trying?
her.
Try. You aren't trying. You could save this woman right now, and you're not. Why?
You're right. I only get her for 10,000. I'm a saint.
You're a saint.
Yeah. Who should I be? I have to be like somebody believable, like Simon
Well,
Pegg.
you can't
though.
do the Jason Statham, so you have to do Liam Neeson because you can do
I
that.
can do that. I'm Liam Neeson. I need $10,000 for a Versace t-shirt.
It's just so funny to me. Also, just why is it always a celebrity that needs $100,000?
Yeah, I mean that's the craziest shit. It's catfishing back in the day. It used to be you just use the guy's photo on the fucking. I'm sure that happens, but like if somebody got catfished with just some random guy's photo, or like they like this person does not exist. Which, by the way, I used to make one of 3 Twitter accounts.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming. I saw. I had a Discord notification, and magically there was nothing there, and I figured it was you because you messaged me the most. I was like,
Sure.
"Hey, tell me something you didn't mean to. What's going
Yeah.
on here? Is that what it was?"
Yes.
Okay.
And I
He's
thought
gonna
maybe I
get me.
shouldn't say it, but
You
I
know
had
what
to
else is
figure
funny?
something out. I had to figure something out because I was like the first one account. I was like, fuck, I can't make only one account because it's going to say it was made in this month on this year, which one of them does.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones do not. So one
That
account's
makes it a
pretty
lot
old, by the way.
harder. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay, so I don't know if we did this on the backup episodes we recorded or not. Did we
Yeah.
even talk about this on an episode?
I don't know. Point is,
Okay, he's trying to.
I am infiltrating.
It's a mystery.
I am proving that I can infiltrate the lady scene on Twitter.
He's gonna try to specifically get into like one of my group chats
Yes.
or something. And because I don't publicly say who all's in the group chats, if that's gonna be a difficult task, but he's convinced he can do it.
So be on
And
the lookout.
this is a good time too because I had that tweet blow up. It's at like 5,000 likes and something. because there's a lot of people following me at once. I wouldn't be able to figure out which one you are.
Be
at all.
wary. Be wary, because I've got
I'm
some different
terrified.
personalities. It's going to be hard to do, but it's going to be fun.
So if you're out on Twitter and you see
I
a
am there.
female account, it might be Bryden pretending to be a woman.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to like post a lot. You can't just be doing it for the bit. Like you have to have filler in there so you seem realistic. And you have to be able
See,
to
here's
tweet
the
with a
thing.
female voice. This is gonna be hard. I don't think you can do it. Can you tweet with a female voice?
I
Because I've
have.
sussed these things out before. I have exposed men pretending to be women multiple times on Twitter under various names.
I think there's a way that I can figure it out. I'm not going to expose my methods, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to. I'm just going to automate it. So.
Well, I guess I'm fighting against the AI now. This is fun though. This is a fun game. And it's just the start. Everybody, you have no idea what treats and tricks we have in store for you because we're gonna go ghost hunting. We're gonna get the cat ball kits, and we're gonna go ghost hunting.
And I'm sure that doesn't end up with just standing in an empty building with me throwing cat toys at you. Just drinking, throwing cat toys in beer cans, and going, "This is gay."
I'm just picturing poor Erica being the one holding a phone up, filming it, just like, Bryden, stop doing that to her.
It's kind of, it's a
Bryden,
great,
why are you so mean to her?
great chance that happens. Pretty solid chance that that's what goes down. Is there just an hour and a half video of me throwing shit and going, "I gotta pee," pissing in a corner, and
He just has to pee every 5 minutes.
wandering off, and then maybe I'll get killed. We'll see. If just getting killed by a homeless person, that would be the thing. It's not a ghost at all. It's just a homeless man.
If we're ghost hunting and you get killed by anything, I will claim until my death it was a ghost.
You
I
better.
don't care if I see and feel the shoulder of the homeless man. That is a ghost. I will make sure it goes down as that's what happened to you.
Well, you should tell the police probably the real story, though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the police, I'm not going to lie to the cops, but everybody else.
You can take that body cam footage, and it's just like, you're like, "See, it's a ghost," and it's like, okay, he's clearly smashing his head with a rock. So,
Ghosts can do that. He has rock
listen, we're not
powers.
supposed to call them spooks.
Okay, no, stop, Abby, stop. We're gonna change the topic. Okay. That would have been a really good one, but we're moving past it.
All right, go ahead. It'd be great if you told a joke once.
My sister recently spoke to her and showed her proof that other women have been scammed by other Jason Stathams.
Oh,
It
really?
even showed
That
her-
proof of all of the internet plus a TV show?
Yep. It even showed her the account number she transferred to was on a fraud list.
Yeah, I don't think Jason Statham is hanging out in fucking Bulgaria.
My mom seemed logical and even asked my sister if she thought she was stupid. Do you think I'm stupid? You think I don't understand these things? You think I'm dumb?
Why would Jason Statham talk to you?
He says I'm a hot mama. He says I'm a hot, sexy mama. What do you mean?
That's just fucking insane. If it was just like a fake image of a person, it'd be one thing, but it's like, no, actually it's this super famous guy who, besides the Transporter, what the fuck has he been in? Was he even in the Transporter?
He was in that like death race with the cars. And what was the one with the heart?
Statham.
He's got to like move to keep his heart going or something.
Crank. Yeah.
He's, like, on
I'm
speed.
Jason Statham. If my heart moves, I'll die.
What else? else was he in?
I think here we go. Have I got the Jason Statham?
Yes,
There we
that
go.
one's perfect.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw, The Expendables, which whatever. Yeah, the Crank movies are fucking insane. The
That's
Crank
what I
movies are
knew
cool.
him from. That's
Yeah.
the first thing I ever saw him in, and I was like, "This is weird. It's a weird situation, but I like it. It's fun."
Yeah, he's in a bunch of fucking bullshit, terrible. Nomeo and Juliet for some reason.
Is he a gnome?
I have no idea. I've never seen that. I don't know what that is. But yeah, all of his movies are like Cellular, Collateral, 13. Oh, he was in the one. Spy 2, which I assume there's a Spy 1 somewhere.
He's just
London.
like crappy action movie guy.
Wasn't he in Oh, he was in Snatch. I need to watch that. Apparently it's amazing.
The problem with Jason Statham is that he's not Vin Diesel. And he can never be Vin Diesel.
Well, he's still a good action star.
He is, but he's not like Vin Diesel has the kind of like chill, cool vibes, you know, that only like a fat black man can have. Like he's got it. You know what I mean?
That's so fucking accurate. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just completely different.
Yeah. But he's a big muscular white man. He's triple X. Yeah.
Yeah, Triple X is fantastic.
He's
I need
Riddick,
to
yeah.
rewatch that.
Yeah.
Riddick. Who?
I can't do there's no way that my vocal cords will allow me to hit. I can't do a Vin Diesel.
He's
I am Groot. I am Groot. I can't do that.
Well, no, because he's got this like husky voice,
Yeah.
like a
fat black
male
man.
version
Like a
of-
fat black man.
Yes, I was gonna say a male version of Miley Cyrus for some reason.
It's a fat black man's voice, and that's
You're
what
right.
gets me
Isn't it
about what
crazy?
you said. That's what. Well, you know, he had that song, "Days Go By," which I thought he had to have made this like in the first Fast and Furious days. No, he made it in 2020, and I
I
love it.
haven't heard of this. Days Go By.
no,
He has a song.
Hold on, not Days Go By. And These Days Go On. Let's see.
He made music.
What is for go? Days.
I love
Days
Vin
are
Diesel.
gone. Days are gone. It's and now
Days
these
are
days are gone. It's a dance song.
I'll have to listen to it later.
Elon Musk has a fucking dance song too, by the way. Everybody
Does
in
he?
2020 was just like, fuck it, let's make a goddamn dance song. But Vin Diesel's is good. And I heard it and I was like, oh, this has to be, he tried music back when he was, famous back then. No, in 2020, he was like, fuck it, I'm going to make a goddamn dance song.
It's just goofing off. Good for him.
Oh, it's so good though. I love the song.
Days Go By. Okay.
Days are gone. Days are gone.
Days are gone. Sorry. Yeah, send it to me later, or I'll look it up when I
I
remember it. 'Cause
guarantee it's been brought up before.
I love Vin Diesel in the. You ever love a celebrity in the way in which you just wish you could be their friend? Like you wish you could just hang out with the person.
Ask that question again and really think deeply about what I talk to you about every day.
Kanye.
Yeah, it's
I get
Kanye.
it. You want to hang out with Kanye. Mine is Vin Diesel because he's like cool and stuff, but he's also a big old nerd. Like he Chronicles of Riddick. He did that like based off of like his love of playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like he's got Elemental Lady in there and like all this cool stuff. He's a nerd. It's adorable.
I just assumed that he was a shitty action star that at the time needed work to do shitty action movies.
No, he's just cute. He's adorable. He wanted to do that. Like that was his idea, for what I understand.
I mean, he also just looked. Listen, he's an old man
It's
now.
a good movie. Yeah, I haven't seen what he looks like in a while, but I
But
remember.
he looks like what every old bald white man looks like.
Let's
which
not talk
is-
about what that's gonna be.
It's a
Let's
penis.
not-
He looks like a penis.
Okay, damn it.
But he looks like a penis popping out of a very still muscular man. That counts for anything.
Does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to look it up. Damn it. Okay, Vin Diesel now.
Vin Diesel's penis. Send.
No. Is that out there? Vin Diesel now.
Okay. I don't think Vin Diesel now is going to work because that's probably a documentary. Vin Diesel 2024 would
No.
probably be a thing.
Okay, it's from Vin Diesel releases
Vin
debut
Diesel
single.
Reloaded.
Yeah, he looks like an old man. He's old now.
Well, he is. I mean, you can't blame him for that. He's not a woman.
No. He looks fine. How old is he, though?
Oh, what? He's probably 56, right? 53,
Yeah,
56?
I shouldn't be doing this on the show. I understand.
Oh,
that.
no, I
I'm
Googled.
sorry.
Oh, he's 57. I was almost there.
57. Oh my gosh, he
looks
looks
great,
fantastic
right?
for his age then.
He's going to die young, though. I guarantee, because you're telling me that guy did not juice hard back in his early
he
days?
definitely did. He's gigantic.
Dude.
He was huge. Dude, in the pacifier, he barely walk. His arms are just out to the sides.
It's a big
It's like
fella.
a bridge.
Big fella. Also, Vin Diesel. Okay, his name is Mark Sinclair. Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel is cool.
Yeah,
If
Vin
I was
Diesel-
gonna like become a celebrity, I would have a cool stage name.
Vin Diesel. I've given you your stage name, but you won't fucking
know.
listen to me.
I
But-
am gonna do it. It's Abby Gold.
It's not Abby Gold.
That's what you gave me.
It's Abby Black.
You told me both at separate times.
Both are good, but Abby Gould is already a person, and it's a little close. Abby Black, that's what you
Abby
do.
Black.
Because you gotta seem Jewish. Never gonna make it in this industry, kid, if you're not Jewish.
Fine, I will do it.
That's why my name was always Bryden Proctor Goldstein Holocaust.
I just need to know, like, that I'm not.
Whatever. I liked it. No, it's funny. Sometimes things come, sometimes I say things that I don't really know what's coming out, and I'm surprised by them.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm super funny. I don't know.
I was trying to say that I don't think I can get away with it like Whoopi Goldberg did, is all. Like,
Okay.
I think that
If anybody can get away with using a Jewish last name when they're not, it's anyone but Whoopi Goldberg.
that's fair. No, well, I just think that
Hey, it's me, Whoopi.
I
I'm
just think
Whoopi
that people
Goldberg.
saw
Here I am
her
on the way to
super-
synagogue.
I think that if your hair is cool enough, you can get away with more.
Oh, like Jewish people and their famously cool hair.
No, I mean Whoopi Goldberg and her famously cool hair.
You mean those weird turds that she rocks all the time?
She has cool hair.
She's never had cool hair. She's simply had dreadlocks, and she's never rocked them well. She's never
They're
rocked
big.
them well.
And cool.
You should do dreadlocks. You should do dreadlocks
I
and
should
call
do
yourself Abby Blackstein. And we'll just see where that goes.
I don't want to die, Bryden.
I mean, I don't think you'll die. I think that people will have a lot to say, though.
I don't think I need this kind of heat.
You should get
Although-
like the big dreads, like the wicks. Like
big
Kodak
wicks, yeah.
Black fucking has every now and then or whatever. It's like
I don't think I
and then
could
get
do
a
that.
grill and you'd be like, I'll be spinning my dreidel every day.
This is
Ow,
not.
ow, ow, ow. Fuck this podcast. Become a weird. Just people won't even know who you're racist at. They're just gonna be like, this is just clownery, is what it is.
Well, that's what I'm best at, right? Clownery.
Yeah, I watch a sister act too. And then you can
I'm
just
gonna do.
whip in the kitchen, and then you just talk about selling drugs.
Yeah. Okay, everyone listen, because I
What?
think we're running out of time.
We're not.
Okay. Well, we're gonna finish this story too, but I just remembered something. Everyone needs to send me Dear
Jesus, here we
Abby's
go.
and Reddit stories.
She's already in character. Send me stuff.
Calm down. Okay. Send me Reddit stories and Dear Abby's galore this week, okay? Just send me everything you think might be interesting, okay? Please do
Don't
that.
do that. Don't actually fucking
We're
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
move on. We're
Do you
gonna
know? Do
continue
you know
talking
what? Do you
about
know when you say send me anything that you might think is interesting? Do you know what they're gonna send you?
what?
Anything that they think is interesting.
Yeah,
They listen to this show and think it's interesting.
yeah.
Do you know what these people
So
think
it's
is
gonna be
interesting?
cool stuff.
Oh, you know what? I fucking found a fork. You know how you have the separators in your drawer in your kitchen? Well, I found one that I hadn't found for a while, and it's got a little neat design on it. It comes from Arizona, and my grandmother bought it, and that's why I had that for a while. Anyway, Abby, how many cool forks do you have? I hear that cool people collect forks. None of these people know anything about what is
Do
cool.
you think they're autistic?
I'm not saying they're autistic. Autistic would make them interesting.
Fair.
The majority of the people that listen to this show, God bless your hearts. I like you. Don't get me wrong, but you're particularly not interesting.
Well, that's why they listen to us because we are interesting, and they're aspiring to be more interesting. They want to think that they're cool like us, you know?
That's really not why anybody would listen to this. But
Why do you think they're
because they have to
listening? What are their
fill
motivations?
time on their way to their shit job that they hate, or they're at the gym and they're like, yeah, this is going to help me get chicks. I'll listen to this here. And we're just filling time for them while they're lifting weights and still being scared of women.
I thought they cared about us.
No. Oh,
I
no.
thought they loved us.
No,
And
no,
thought
no,
we
no,
were
no.
like funny.
No, 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 no. We're in a zoo.
Oh,
They laugh at us. They're not laughing with us.
yeah, that would explain the DMs I get
Yes.
a lot, actually.
That's the whole part of it. We're 105 episodes in and you're just figuring out that
Is that why they keep? Is that why they keep asking me about poop all the time? They just want to hear us talk about poop all the time.
it might be that they also might just be into poop.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you got to sift. There's a lady on the show. You got to sift through a lot of this. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You get a lot of DMs about feet and poop.
I get a lot of weird DMs.
There's a lot of degenerates out there.
Yeah.
They have no idea what you look like. Just a general idea. And they're, yeah. They're going to be disappointed when we do the video. They're going to be disappointed.
They're gonna cry their eyes out. They're gonna be like, Abby, you're so beautiful that I can't even like comprehend it, and I don't know what to do with myself.
I don't think that's why.
Yeah, I think that's what's.
I think they're going to be like, ugh, her roots are showing. Gross.
Okay, look.
What? What? They're not?
It's barely any at all.
Oh, God. You
it's
might as well
barely
be.
any. It's not. It's
Yeah, and
not
Mount Rushmore is a
bad.
fucking pothole.
Oh
Wait.
my gosh.
Grand Canyon.
Shut your mouth, Mr. Frosted Tips. You got roots. Good look. You know what? I'm not taking your
Frosted
bullshit
Tips. First of all,
about
I said.
roots
I
ever
s-
again.
Listen, I just need to correct myself because of these people. I said Mount Rushmore. I meant Grand Canyon. And secondly, Frosted Tips are a cool look.
No.
Every
were, like,
morning when I wake
15
up,
years
there's
ago.
a halo hanging on the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. Sugar Ray. Oh, every morning.
I don't like the faces you're making at me as you serenade me with this.
I'm not serenading you.
Enjoy this.
This is a spiteful.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is like me fucking telling you how it is.
We're gonna have like a dance battle or
I
something.
might have been dancing a little.
Do you ever watch Step Up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the
What was
reason why I
the-
watched Step Up is because I really liked the Bring It On movies, which was about cheerleaders, and I thought it was gonna be like that, and it was. It was literally, it was the same movie,
Wait, no, because
except it was breakdancing or whatever.
Then which one am I thinking about? Oh, I'm thinking of the movie Drum. I was going, what's the one about the drum line? I'm thinking of Drumline.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
It was a whole.
No, so it's like they're doing dance battles. It's like people in the ghetto doing dance battles, you know?
So maybe I haven't seen Step Up because I was asking what's the white equivalent to that, and you said Bring It On
Yeah, which
was
was just
cheerleading.
white cheerleader girls, which is great. Great movies, by the way.
Also, aren't they versus a black cheerleading team in that movie?
In Bring It On Again, I think.
Okay, that might have been the one that I saw.
And they get like a black girl on the team or something. It's hard to, I can't remember right now which one it was. But in one of them, yeah, for sure. They're up against, they're like, whoa, these girls are going to get us, you know? They got like unorthodox moves over there. And like, or maybe I'm thinking of Step Up now. I don't know. I
All of
get them
these were
mixed up.
these were
It's
not good
very
movies.
complicated.
These were not good movies. I'm thinking of
I
Drumline
loved
though.
them.
Drumline was good. Well, I mean
Were
not
they
good,
drum
but
battling?
they was a marching band movie.
Mm, that's fun.
It was fun because it's got all that, and that's neat.
Um, do you want to do another story?
Yeah,
Let's
we can
move
do one
on
more.
from Jason Statham. From
I
r
forgot
slash
about Jason
relationship
Statham.
advice. Yeah, well, we don't care
My
about him
advice is
anymore.
Jason Statham doesn't want to fuck you, so I don't know. Tell your mom that she's fucking retarded.
I think that your mom should scam him back, and there are ways to do that. Contact me,
His
please.
mom is
I'll
getting
show Abby.
scammed.
Yeah,
She can't
there's ways to
scam
scam.
back.
Yeah, there's time.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna make back that 25 grand.
No, but you could still get some revenge going. You know, trick him real good. There's
But
ways.
trick real good.
I don't know, but I'm sure there are ways. Okay.
There's not ways.
Okay.
There's
You
not even
just have to.
Google Maps into
You have
you
to.
tricking him real good.
You have to believe in yourself to scam the scammer. You must first snatch the pebble from my hand.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
I recently awoke to my girlfriend intentionally pouring water in my ears. What is the name of this behavior?
I don't know. Funny and being a jerk.
Yeah. It's got to be a name for this.
I, it's funny or being a jerk or probably both. It's
How
a
is
pretty
that
good
funny?
bit. Well, 'cause water doesn't go in ears, especially while somebody's
No.
sleeping.
It can cause an infection.
Yeah, but I mean, like, no reasonable person is going to be like, I'm going to pour water in their ear and get away with it. No, you're like pour some water in your ear. Because then you got to do that thing with their ear where you touch like that thing outside of it, that your ear closer, and you got to
Yeah.
be like, "Pop, pop, 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 pop." You got to do that.
Ear closer?
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It holds your
I don't know
earbuds.
what the
And
name is.
it's ear
No,
closer.
yes, I do. That's a.
Cloaca.
No. No, I know what it is. I
Who
know because I wanted
cares?
to get it pierced. I know what it
Oh,
is.
yeah, people do get that
Damn it.
pierced.
Shit. What was it? Well, because there's that and there's another one, and they're supposed to be good for migraines. It's like right.
Oh, I don't believe that at all. But
Well, the funny thing is, in a small percentage of cases, it just makes the migraines worse.
that's
So
funny
you're just
shit.
rolling the dice. So roll a d20, you roll a 1, you're fucked.
Yeah, oh well.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know, some weird cartilage ass fucking bullshit that nobody does anymore, and they shouldn't because it's fucking strange. It looks dumb. Also, eyebrow piercings, shit like that. Stuff that we did back then, you shouldn't do now. It just looks dumb.
yeah, a lot of that is dumb. It's for young people.
Let me
to
get
do
a
that.
labrae piercing. Yeah, sweet, bro. Nice. A Medusa, what a sweet piercing. Just keep all of that shit out of your face.
I think all the things on the ear are fine.
Hey, like weird.
Ear stuff is great. I think a lot of ear stuff is fun. And then like a nose ring on the side, never the septum.
That's
think that's
reasonable,
cute.
and I don't mind the septums either. Like, although getting my fucking septum did fuck my shit up.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a good idea. My dad had one, and he would complain about it later. Well, after he took it out, it's like blowing his nose was hard or something. He just did the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just hard to like wax my fucking terrible nose hairs because there's like hairs in the little. It's
Oh, gross.
yeah.
That's terrible.
Because you got to do it right under the cartilage. It's just like a whole fucking to do. But whatever. I mean, back then we were just piercing everything and tattooing everything, and our hair was. We were wearing girl pants all the time. Look, it was a different time.
Yep.
It was a different
My
time.
husband wore some girl pants.
Oh yeah, sure looked
He had a
great.
very, very cute butt.
That was
Very
the thing
cute butt.
back
Those
then.
purple skinny jeans.
That's the way we were, man. Back
Still
in the
has a
day.
cute butt. Just so everyone knows.
It's an old butt though. That's not.
It's not old. We're not that old. It's a cute
Pretty old,
butt.
bro. Pretty
It's
old.
not that old of a butt. Okay, as far as butts go.
As far as butts go, he doesn't have the oldest butt. There's younger butts in like your vicinity all the time. If we're just gauging like butts like dinosaur bones, like as far
It's
as
fine.
butts go.
I think it's great.
Okay, nobody's fucking just be factual about butts.
Title says it all. I finally got most of the water out, and my hearing is nearly normal.
How much
I was
water
amazed at
was
how-
in there that like you didn't wake
lot,
up? That's a sound
apparently.
sleeper.
I was amazed at how much water was in there. I was amazed at how much of my hearing had been muffled.
How long did this last though? I mean, it can't like you shake your head. You've never been in the ocean?
Yeah, it had to have been a lot. It's so bad it leads me to suspect she's been pouring water in my ears for a long time.
That can't be true. That's a crazy thing to think.
I still feel water deep in my left ear canal.
Okay. Sleep on that
Recently-
side.
Yeah. Yeah. And recently I've been able to feel fluid in my ears. Like since basically before this incident, just in general recently. This has been going on for 2 weeks. I used to have ear infections yearly as a kid. I've met with a doctor.
Maybe
and
she's been there the whole
ENT.
time.
She's been there all along. The little girl lived across the street. She was sneaking into your window. That was your wife.
That's your
Girlfriend, rather.
Your wife's the ear infection fairy.
Oh my goodness, she's been playing the long game.
Like if she's doing it with drops, that'd be one thing. But you think she just like she was
She's
dropping stuff
literally
in it?
just pouring it. He said pouring.
She just got too. She's got too renegade that one time. She was like, "All right, time to just pour a whole glass of water in his ear."
I've met with a doctor and ENT about feelings of an ear infection. Both reported nothing wrong. It was a surreal experience, laying on the bed as still as possible as this monster poured water in my right ear, realizing my ear issues were due to her.
Don't know about that. Maybe. I mean, it's an odd thing to do. What did she have to say? Did you say, "Hey, you bitch, how long you been doing that"?
That's a good question. I don't think he asked her at all.
Why do these people? They never go to the obvious thing, which is to go, "What are you doing?"
They don't. And that's the thing about like any soap opera or sitcom or any romance show or movie where there's these misunderstandings that could have been solved immediately by just saying, "Hey, what did you mean by that?" Real quick. And then like it's 5 episodes of like crazy shenanigans that happened as a result of the misunderstanding, and you've hurt each other so deeply you may never be able to reconcile now. And it's like you could have just said like, "Hey, that sounded kind of mean, but did you mean it like that, or am I misunderstanding?" Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense. It's like that. That's what Reddit's like.
It's a little different than ear water, though.
A little bit.
I mean, I would think immediately you'd go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
When she left the room, I laid on my back and some of the water came out. My
You
girlfriend
didn't
made
say anything? Like he just lays there and he's like, "Lay very still." Like it's a
my girl-
fucking
He's
bear?
pretending that he doesn't know, I guess.
Why?
My girlfriend made the disappointment lip smacking noise you do before saying, "Aw, man." I could hear her texting on her phone. She climbed carefully back into bed.
Okay, so many things. If you keep the little fucking text noises when you're texting
Yeah.
on your phone, I'm gonna pour water in your ear,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
It's
get
not
rid of
just.
all your fingers because it'll
Do you
be
mean like
less
when you click
obnoxious.
the letter and it sounds like a click? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. My fucking husband leaves
Oh
that on
no.
his phone and it's kind
Change
of
it.
quiet, but
Change it.
it's like it's there. It bothers me. But you know what else? He just likes the noise, I think, because he also
Yeah.
uses mechanical keyboards. And I can hear him from any spot in the house. The entire house, downstairs in the opposite corner, I can hear. And he types so fucking fast. It's insane. He's
Me-
like a 90s movie hacker. He's like, I don't even know
mechanical
how he's
key
doing it.
mechanical keyboards apparently like have some type of a function, is what I've heard from nerds that like that shit. But if you keep that little clicking shit on your fucking phone, it is just like I like it. Go click. That's
He just likes to go click.
just change it when he's not around. Like that's
I don't. Nah, I don't mess with this phone.
I I will do it. That's fucking nuts.
Just come all the way here.
I'm gonna
Just-
have to, because if I ever hear that, I'll be like,
crazy.
you gotta fix that. That's terrible. Do you not know that it does that? You can turn that off, by the way.
Dude, you know what else? He doesn't put do not disturb on his phone at night either.
Well, I
And
don't do
is
that. My
like,
phone's always on fucking silent.
okay, well,
I sense when a phone call is coming in.
right. Well, he has like work calls that come in and stuff, so I don't think he can just leave it on silent.
I got a different phone for that.
But he, it's like if you're gonna, like, you don't have to complain to me that Bryden is messaging you about Kanye and sending you music videos. You don't know the band, or whatever. You don't listen to Kanye or whatever the problem is. You could just like not be getting those messages past 11 p.m.
Well, I'm just upset that he's complaining that I'm sharing my feelings with him.
He's not even complaining. It's more like,
He's more like, man,
sorry,
Brady's so
honey,
cool.
I'm talking to Bryden right now, actually, and then I'm mad. So it's really I'm upset, not him.
Listen, as long as somebody's upset, I'm happy.
You're making me angry, is what you're doing.
That's so much better than making him angry.
Everybody else seems to think too.
But the clicking on the phone, that's too far.
It's
That's
too much.
it shouldn't,
It's
because
not
when you can turn that off.
Yeah.
Don't have to be that way.
You could turn it off, and then you won't get caught texting someone about how you're like giving your boyfriend ear infections.
And you're looking at it while you're doing the thing anyway, so it's not like you're gonna typo.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this person even has a girlfriend, or if he just has a weird inner ear infection that's making him type weird things, because this is who's like it was just like, oh, I was pouring a poison into his ear. That'd be one thing. But I guess anybody who keeps the clicking thing on their phone
Okay.
is probably stupid enough to think that they could just time to give him an inner ear infection.
What if she thinks he's cheating on her or something? What if this is like revenge?
But then why the lip smacking of "aw shucks"? What did she
Because
think
he
was
woke
gonna
up.
happen?
Because he woke up and she couldn't continue. That's what I got from that. Was that like he like woke up and like rolled over and she got up, was like, she didn't say "aw man." He said she made the noise you make before you say it.
Which is
Like she sounded like she
No.
made like
that's
or
not
something like
nobody
that.
goes, "Oh shucks," because
I
that's
do.
like I cut my finger. What you
Oh,
do?
she said a lip smacking noise.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah.
yeah.
she's saying-
"Oh shucks."
Yeah.
Have you never "oh shucks"? What is your problem? Nobody goes,
Uh,
"Oh shucks." That's
I do that.
they do that when
I don't
you
say
make an
"aw shucks."
accident.
I don't know. I've never said "all shucks."
I shucks a lot. I say "oh shucks."
Yeah, no. But the point is, I think what happened was he like woke up and she was like, ah, like she had to stop, you know?
And had to go
And
to
she went and
immediately
texted
to
her
texting.
friend that like, oh, I couldn't get it done this time, you know?
Does she think she's gonna fill his entire head with water? I
I
don't
don't-
understand.
I have no idea.
Why would you not immediately say something like, "Hey, bitch"? That would be the first thing that I would do. I would say, "Hey, bitch,
Why are you doing that?
yeah, I'd
I
throw
would
some more
say
stuff in there, but yeah,
I feel like I instinctively would have smacked whatever is in her hand out of her hand
you
and
would
said,
think,
"What the fuck are you doing?"
yeah."
It doesn't make any sense.
And instead, he's just like, "I just rolled over and so you scared of this woman, you pussy?"
How does he have no survival instincts? Because it's like, oh, I'm so shocked at this. I did nothing. And it's like, no, there's a danger here. This is a weird thing happening to you in your sleep. Like, no, you have a reaction to it, right?
If
I could
someone,
see he's fawning, I guess. Because there's fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, but usually men don't fawn.
I can't imagine just based on fucking instinct that you would go, "Oh no, time to get fucking water in my ear." Because like that's not even like is that if it was firearms going off around you, I mean that makes more sense. Or like hell, fire being put into your ear, which also seems crazy to do. I just water seems like a fucking
You
inconvenience.
never had fire on your ear before? You ever
No,
do that thing? Did your mom ever do the thing where you have an ear infection? She tries to draw it out by rolling up paper into a cone and putting the like thinner end into your ear and lighting the other end on fire.
no. You can talk to Erica about that crazy hippie bullshit. My mom just did nothing.
That's what we did. Um, I don't know if it worked or not.
Yeah, it doesn't. But I no, we either went to the doctor or did nothing. And then by day 3, my mom was tired of it and was like, "Okay, you're fine. Go to school." So,
Yeah.
outside of that was like a several week period uh, where I was a very, very young man to where MacGyver was on television. That's how young I was. Um,
Ah, yes.
a long time ago. You don't know what MacGyver is? It's fine. It
I
doesn't
know
matter.
that the guy who played Colonel O'Neill in Stargate SG-1 played young MacGyver in the MacGyver TV series or something like that. Like there was episodes where he was like younger or so, like flashback stuff maybe or maybe like time travel. I don't know. But the point is he was younger MacGyver and then he was Colonel Jack O'Neill. That's
I,
the important thing.
I can't tell you about that. I have no idea. The only thing I remember was we got pneumonia, me and my little brother. Um,
That's terrible.
yeah, it wasn't great. And then there was this kid in like the room next door type of thing. And he really liked MacGyver. And we watched, MacGyver.
Hmm.
But that's how long ago that was. That was like when Renegade was on TV and shit like that.
I
So
don't know what that is.
it's old, super old shows. Doesn't matter. I'm just old. But
You are old. Let
I'm
me see
old.
what year that would have been. MacGyver.
MacGyver, it's fucking old, dude.
MacGyver.
MacGyver's fucking old, dude.
Uh, Man, yeah, Richard Dean Anderson is old, old, old now. That's
MacGyver, no guns, just gadgets.
1985.
Until
It's season 1. Yeah, and then there are 7 seasons. So 1992
yeah, so I
would
was
be the
born in
last season.
87, 89, 90, 91, 92. So I was like 5 at the oldest. Or they could have been reruns, but I know it was
Man,
very,
this
very,
is
very young.
what the heck? I thought MacGyver was just about like some dude solving mysteries by like being crafty with things that he
That's
made
his
into
big thing.
tools.
Yeah, he gets out of
Okay,
gadgets and
but the last 2 episodes of MacGyver ever says, like the episode descriptions are MacGyver is knocked unconscious and transported back in time to King Arthur's court. And then MacGyver teams up with Merlin to foil an explosive plot by Queen Morgana. No, wait, that's halfway through the season. But like,
yeah, I would
what?
assume then by season 7 they really ran out of fucking ideas.
Yeah.
TV shows used to do that.
The okay, the very very last episode of MacGyver, it looks like season 7, episode 14. MacGyver joins an expedition searching for the lost civilization in the hidden valley of Shangri-La.
Yeah, it seems like they really probably lost the plot by then.
Would invest investigating smugglers, Mac learns a photojournalist is his son.
I don't
I
ever.
have to watch MacGyver now.
It's pretty good. From what I
This
remember,
looks maybe just season 7.
I would bet probably the first 3 seasons are pretty good, and then around 5 is when they lose it entirely. Because that's how TV shows used to be. I guess they
so
still
did
are now, but nobody talks to Merlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah, I guess Richard Dean Anderson was just MacGyver. He wasn't young MacGyver. He was just MacGyver. Yeah. Love that guy.
well, I mean, if you even if you think about like Quantum Leap was pretty good, but it got a little ridiculous.
I haven't seen that either.
You've never seen Quantum Leap?
Dude,
Quantum
what was
Leap
it
is
that taught
amazing.
me about Quantum Leap? Was that just It's Always Sunny that taught me what Quantum Leap was?
Oh yeah, fucking what's his face was in there? Yeah, in the episode where
Yeah,
they're
because he
black.
was
Yeah,
a janitor and they were like making jokes about it and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Quantum
that's
Leap's amazing.
That's how I learned that
Oh
existed. Oh yeah. So we have to have advice for this guy.
Gotta let me finish this.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Good
It's
job.
good. And Quantum Leap is super good, and I love that show as a kid. Also, pretty sure. Damn, look up Quantum Leap. How long was that on? Because I'm pretty sure I was mainly watching reruns on Sci-Fi Channel. But Quantum Leap was amazing.
Well, that was the other thing is like
Quantum Leap,
Quantum
dude.
Leap.
I loved it. I loved Quantum Leap.
The reruns and stuff makes it hard to remember. 1985, same time. I gotta go back and look at these older shows, I guess, because these things look like things I would love just from 10 years earlier.
They're
It's literally just the 10-year previous version of stuff I loved.
bro, like shit like Knight Rider and fucking Quantum Leap. Like, yeah, these are all fucking incredible shows. I guarantee I have fucking tried to tell you about these things. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Because
The
they're a
other
little
thing-
before my time.
Do you know what other kind of stuff I loved? Because, I loved Xena, and Xena's silly, and
Sure.
there's cute girls, and like most of the people who watched it were watching because there's cute girls and some
You included, yeah.
gay, a little bit of gay undertones
Yeah,
there, a little bit sometimes, occasionally, but Aries. Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, there was a show called Cleopatra 2525. Did you ever see Cleopatra?
I have never heard of that, no.
You would love Cleopatra 2525.
Does it have a cool guy in it?
No, it's got no.
I don't care about the ladies. I only care about the cool guys.
No.
Solving mysteries in a 20-minute span.
It's like the woman version of blaxploitation or something. There's only 2 seasons, okay? So Cleopatra is she's an actress, okay? And she's been in cryogenic sleep for 500 years, and she wakes up in the year 2525. Okay, and she has to she's got all these friends, and they have to fight.
You don't want to. If she's a black lady,
something?
if she's a black lady that woke up in the
No.
year,
It's a cute blonde girl with short hair and bangs.
oh,
Let me see if I can find you a good picture to post. Okay, Cleopatra 2525 does have a black lady in it, but that is not Cleopatra.
well, in the year 2025, there's gonna be a lot of black ladies, and they're gonna be doing really well. White ladies, your time's coming.
Anyway,
Oh,
the one in
shit.
the middle is Cleopatra.
Yeah, I like that.
See? You gotta watch it. You would love Cleopatra. It's just a really, really horribly stupid sci-fi.
I wish
with
that-
cute girls doing cute stuff.
I wish that man on the right would go away, but those other two can stay. Or the left, the man on the black one. She's just not hot.
So she's just like an actress from the past that wakes up 500 years later and is in like this weird sci-fi situation, and it's just very cute and cheesy. They're in like a space station or something.
Yeah, I'll
It's, like,
probably watch that
weird,
about
like
3.5 minutes at a time, and I'll pick my scenes.
yeah. I think we might be out of time today. On
Yep.
that note. Thank you, everyone, for listening. You can go to patreon.com/here-to-help-podcast to listen to the wonderful Patreon episode, which was supposed to be our free episode, but we thought it needs to go behind the paywall.
That's not what I
thank you
thought.
For that. it's a better vibe for the paywall.
That's what I said.
It's a better vibe.
I'm not all worried
Let's
about
go
the
there.
fucking things that you say because I would stand by you. I would stand by you.
I would stand by you too.
Yeah, but it'd look weird. We can't stand next to each other.
No, because you're gonna be very short.
Gonna.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna look
tall, and
short.
people are gonna be like, "Which one of these guys are the freaks here?" But the problem is that we both are.
I don't want to be the lady.
Yeah, you would be the
Like,
lady.
I don't.
That's kind of the problem.
When people are like, they've got like the big silhouette of like, and now, the greatest fucking dynamic duo of podcasting. Like, I don't want to look like the girl. They haven't seen us
No.
before.
Yeah, you would look like the girl.
I'll come out in a car and then you can walk.
I'm telling you, platforms. Then you
No.
be my height.
No, I'm gonna fucking do a whip in a car, and then you can come out and do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, you can
We'll get you a
motorcycle
little
jump over
stool.
me.
That
That would be cool.
would be cool.
right?
You'd be easy to jump over too.
I
That'd
have
be
like a
great.
fucking like a Mach 5, and then I'll
I see.
fucking whip it around, and it'll have like a ramp on it, and you can ramp over, and then we'll get
Yeah.
out and we'll be like, ah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's the
That's
move we
the
should
plan.
do. The
All right, everyone.
Third, it would be like third chair. Everybody, welcome that ghost we found.
Just a homeless man that tried to kill you.
Yeah.
We just tied him up to a chair.
She's a homeless dude. That would rule. I wish things were that good, but they're not. So, anyway, we gotta go. I gotta go.
Yep. Thank
Fucking-
you. for
I'll
listening.
upload this whenever I feel like it.
I so
Suckers.
have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we're the only ones you can trust to catch the ghost.